There we go. Hi everyone. We'll start in like a minute. Just make sure people are jumping on. My favorite thing, do you guys watch the Oh, you guys are muted. Well, I'll just talk to myself for a couple minutes. Super awkward.
I'll unmute. What's up? What do you
Janelle
want to know if I
Summers.
watched?
Who watches the Team Hardcore calls? And Janelle Summers always starts like perfect. Her hair is perfect. Her lighting is perfect. Her background is perfect. And look at me. It's like a hot mess. That's what I think of. She's always like so
I
perfect.
always love though when she covers her video camera with like a piece of paper so people can't see her, but then they like screen share so you can't even see her anyways. I'm like, oh gosh, we are not the biggest idiots.
I watched the Team Volume one she did the other day, and she was having such a hard time screen sharing. So she does not she does have issues with stuff. Oh my God.
Random name dropping. I just got this message from. Do you remember Jenny, who used to be one of my coaches?
Yes.
Well, she went to high school with me, so also the same high school that Janelle Summers went to. And apparently her younger brother was a grade ahead of us. She just sent me this message the other day and was like, oh my gosh, weirdest thing. Guess who is brothers with Shalene Johnson and Janelle Summers?
That's weird. It's weird. My friend Amanda went to school with her, I think, for a while. So she's got all kinds of Grand Rapids connections. All right, we have some viewers, not a ton, but some. But I have a couple people commenting that they're getting on. So I think we're going to dive into this. I suppose I should screen share after I kind of made fun of Janelle Summers having issues. Well, hello, everybody. Oh, my God. Welcome to tonight's team training. Bear with me. I've been having some issues with sickness and stuff, and so I'm hoping that if I have to hand this over, Annie might take over for me and Erin. But tonight's training is kind of like a hodgepodge of stuff. Some tough love from Erin, and also some tips to get you through the end of the year. But some stuff I think that all of us could hear. I think even Andy and I have said we need to hear some of the stuff Erin has to say tonight. These are not easy months. I know a lot of us are struggling. Annie and I are struggling these months. You know, even as your fearless leaders, we're struggling, and so we get it. Like, this is a tough time of year, and so we're hoping in this training tonight to remind you that the work that you're doing now, even though it may not feel like it's paying off in this moment, is going to help pay off in the future months. And the work that you're doing now is what's going to provide success for you early in the next year. So don't think that just because you're not seeing success right now that the work you're doing is going unnoticed or is not going to be, helpful for you in this business. So first, some November recognition. We actually have quite a few coaches right now who are on the board for Success Club. I know it looks like in Success Club, and I hope mine are all updated, but Haley has 13 right now, and it looks like Annie has Nikki and Miranda at 6. And then we have a ton of coaches at Success Club almost there, and I am going to name them all just because I feel like if you have points on the board right now, even if you don't have points on the board right now and you're trying, you deserve recognition. But Lee, Jen, Stephanie, Hope, Ashley, Jessica, Kelly, Erin, Sarah, Katie, Mahala, Rebecca, Corey, Lisa, Allison, Michelle, and Lacey all have helped at least one new person this month with their health goals, so that's awesome. If you're not on here and you want to be, just keep doing the 3 vital behaviors, and we're going to talk to you more about this, but I mean, it really does come down to that, you guys. There's no secret sauce in all of this. So if you want to get up on this board and you want to be hitting Success Club every month, you need to be doing those 3 vital behaviors and just doing the basics. We also have some team builders, so that's awesome. It looks like Haley has added 2 new coaches. Hope, Katie, Lee, and Stephanie and Miranda have all added coaches to their team. So congratulations to everybody who is finding success in this month when it's not always easy. And once again, I just feel like there's so much focus on Success Club and adding to your team and stuff, and I'm sure Erin's going to talk about this in a minute, but quite honestly, you guys, if you're doing the work and you're helping people, I posted a video and a sneak peek today by Caleb Thomas, and it was called, what was it called? Annie or Aaron can probably help me. I don't remember, but What If. It was called What If. That's right. And What If, and it basically it was such a good reminder for me, and I actually bookmarked the video because I think I'm going to play it for myself every week. But it was kind of like this message of, what if the only thing that happened from this is you got a discount and you got to help some people? Would that like be good enough? What if it changed your life? What if it helped you financially? Like, it was all these amazing things that coaching could do for you. So even in these hard months, like if I put my focus back on today, did I help somebody? Did I do something in my challenge group that's going to impact people? Did I post something on Facebook that might have inspired someone? If the answer is yes, I should feel proud, because not everyone's doing that. And so even if you're not Success Club and you're not building your team right now and things are really slow and you're feeling beat down, watch that video. Go search Caleb Thomas What If and just listen to that video and remind yourself that we do so much more than just get Success Club points and add to our team. So quick announcements, the Challenge Pack sales, you guys should know them already, but 21 Day Fix, 21 Day Fix Extreme, and Size are all 140, and then the Kickstart Challenge Pack is 180 right now. So you can get any of those workout programs with the 3-day refresh. There's bonus prizes that they get with all of them, and I've been kind of playing that up. They get like a tote bag, and with Size they get the color containers. That's awesome. So like play that up. Like when you're sharing about it with people, make sure they know they get a bonus gift. People love that. But advertise those sales. All of those programs, like when it really comes down to it, 21 Day Fix is like my #1 program to refer to people anyways, and for it to only be $10 more than Shakeology right now, I've had a couple people decide to just do the program, and that's okay too. Like, it's an awesome program, so it's a good one for them to start off with. So, you know, get the word out there about those sales. We have a lot of month left, and then they're going to probably go away. So make sure you get out there. Success Club Blitz group is starting on the 24th, so if you're aiming for Success Club and you want a little extra push at the end, that group, we will have event invites up. I haven't done mine yet. I don't know if Annie has, but we will have an event invite up soon, and then we'll get you guys added to that. I think the 24th is right before Thanksgiving. Is that like Thanksgiving? I don't know. But it's like right around Thanksgiving. But that's okay. You can still get, start doing that push stuff right around Thanksgiving time. Hammer and Chisel is going to be releasing on December 1st. It's been confirmed. Make sure that if you're talking to people about it who might be excited, make sure you're cautious with the December 1st release date. My biggest thing is people who freak out because it's not available like right at 8 o'clock in the morning. So we need to be very clear that they are Pacific time. So they release it to them, noon is 3 o'clock to us. You know what I mean? So it's usually later in the day. They are going to have the challenge pack on sale for $160, so that's something you can start sharing. I shared some basic information on my page, but my goal, and I haven't talked to Annie about this yet, is for us to do a special training next week, because then we'll hit Thanksgiving and then we're at the release date. So I don't think we should wait. So I think beginning of next week, like Monday, Tuesday, we'll do a special 30-minute training on how to advertise about it and with more information about it. So just prepare yourself, for an event invite on that, and we'll record it, of course. Okay. So now before Aaron gets on, I'm just, we are doing a prize tonight. Whoops. We are doing a prize tonight. And we're actually doing it as long as you post this by, I'd say 9:30 tomorrow night. That's 24 hours from when this ends. So if you watch the recording, we know not all of you can be on live. So this is your opportunity. If you're watching this recording and it's still before 9:30 on Thursday, do this. But I'm going to go over 4 things to do. I want you to get a pen and paper out, or I want you to type it up somewhere and do a screenshot of it, but I want some type of proof. Chalene Johnson always says if you write your goals down and you're handwriting them, there's a connection to your brain. Maybe Annie can explain better. She's more of a Chalene podcast person, but she always says to write everything down, and Chalene is very smart. So write it down. So get out a pen and paper, and I want you to write down these 4 things that I'm saying that you should do now to make 2016 your best year. So here's the deal, you guys. I watched a webinar. This is what gave me this idea. Janelle Summers did a webinar. I don't remember what it was on, but in the beginning she was talking about how when she wanted to be a top 10 coach the next year, she knew from corporate that she needed to start working on that September, October the year before. So essentially you can't start on January 1st wanting that year to be amazing. You have to do work now to set yourself up to see success in the following year. And the reason for that is because you're building relationships with people right now. You're getting your name out there. And if you disappear in these months, Annie and I have seen a fellow coach do that last year. She disappeared and we didn't. And it sucked last year. Annie and I went through October, November, December after having an amazing year and going, what happened? Like, are we doing something wrong? But we just kind of pushed through because that's what everybody said to do. Well, this other coach didn't, and she disappeared, and now she has completely fallen off the wayside. She didn't have a lot of success in the beginning of the year. And so I think your worst mistake right now is saying to yourself, I'm going to wait till January. I'm going to wait till January for my health goals. I'm going to wait till January for my coaching goals, and I'm just going to kind of sit here and finish out the end of the year and enjoy the holidays. If you want a successful business and you want to start the year feeling good health-wise, now is the time to kick it into high gear and really put a focus on things. So these are 4 things you can do right now, you can commit to through the end of the year that are going to help you have success at the beginning of next year. First is social media. You need to get yourself out there. Social media is so big right now, and you're going to hear crickets. I'm just going to warn you right now. You're going to post certain things, especially like around holidays and stuff, and you're not going to get very many likes or comments, and you're going to start questioning yourself. Like, why am I even posting on social media? Or maybe you're a newer coach and you're posting right now and not getting a lot of likes or comments. It's okay. That's kind of normal. So don't feel like you're a failure just because you're not getting a lot of likes and comments. Still keep posting. So the first thing I want you to write down is I want you to commit that you're going to post 2 to 3 times per day. I know some of you have a personal page and a like page. Personally, for me, I think that you should be doing at least 2 times a day on each one. I know that can be hard for some of you, but do your best. I do a little overkill. Annie posts a lot too, but it works for us, and I feel like I have a following now. People would notice, actually. It sounds very conceited, but I've actually had people be like, God, Sean, are you feeling okay? I noticed you didn't have a post last night. And I'm like, what just happened? Like, people notice. So when you get to that point, it's kind of nice. People are kind of following to see what you're doing. So schedule it on a planner or on your phone, but make a schedule up of how you're going to post. Erin has shared before, I know, she would do themes for the different days of the week. Maybe she can share it again on the team page, but it was like Motivation Monday or Menu Monday and Transformation Tuesday and Water Wednesday, and I mean, you can make them up. Throwback Thursday, I just made them all up. Fun Friday, Flex Friday, I don't know. Come up with themes if you're really confused on what to post about, but don't overpost either. This is throwing this out here to you coaches. Like, people don't want to hear every single thing that happens in your day. That's overkill too. So you really want to try to stick to 2 to 3, 4 times max posting per day, and you want to be doing good content. You want to be doing stuff about your life. You want to be doing stuff about health and fitness. Inviting. So your second thing you're going to write down is that you are inviting. So this is what Carl told you to do. So I'm just telling you what the CEO said to do. And I've been doing it myself, and it's kind of gotten me into a good routine to commit to inviting at least 3 people per day to a challenge group or to get your support. I know not all of you do challenge groups, so maybe the wording looks a little bit different, but that you're actually reaching out to 3 people per day and inviting them in some way for you to help them with their health goals before the end of the year. Some of them are going to say no, some of them are going to say follow up in January, some are going to say yes, let's do this now. And you need to be tracking in a business activity tracker or somewhere on paper or whiteboard, I don't care, but you need to be tracking it. So number 2, write down, I'm going to commit to inviting 3 people per day. I have not been feeling good at all. The last thing I want to do is be messaging people. I'll be honest with you guys the last 2 days, but I have not missed a day of inviting 3 people since Carl told us to, and I'm not going to. I'll even invite on Christmas probably. Christmas present. Here, join me on your health goals. Personal development. I want you to choose one of the following books. I know you're not all book readers, but I am finding, you guys, that when I slide just into podcasts or I slide into one thing, I don't feel like I'm moving my brain in the same way, or I'm not growing as much as I could. So I really want to give you guys a challenge through the end of the year is to pick one of the following books. So you can write them down, and you can get them on Audible. I kind of got that. I saw Annie did that with GoPro, and I said you can get a 30-day free membership, at least if you've never done it before. You just have to cancel then, I guess, before they charge you, but I got GoPro for free. So you can sign up to get any of these books for free, or even Pat said you can do it through the library. Pat told me that today. So I don't know how you do that, but if you figure it out, let me know. The Slight Edge, Compound Effect, Go Pro, You Are a Badass, or Girl Boss. Those are my top favorites, so I'm just being selfish here. If Erin or Annie at the end want to share different ones with you guys, but I feel like these are pretty common books. But complete one of these before the end of the year. Make it your goal that you're going to complete one of these books, and you're going to take takeaways and you're going to use them in your business. And then the fourth thing that I think you should do is that you should be a product of the product. So I know my team we're doing a challenge group. I know all of you do challenge groups. We run them. Be part of one. Join a challenge group you're not running. Carl Deichler and Autumn are doing the December Fix challenge group. It's bigger, it's kind of crazy, but it's super inspiring. I love seeing people's posts in there. It motivates me, and so you could even join that group or talk to one of your other coaches and be like, hey, can I be in your challenge group? Or, hey, Annie, can I be in your challenge group this month? Like, get in someone else's challenge group for December and be a challenger again. Spend some time on you. Like, you can still run your own group and still be a challenger in the other group. It feels completely different, you guys, to be a coach. I know we say be a challenger in your own groups. We all know you do to a certain point, but a lot of us don't. We can't feel completely free, I think, of being that coach stigma of being a coach. So in another person's group, just go into it and be a challenger and just put it all out there and really commit. Yes, I think that's the only thing I'll say for personal development before I hand it over to Erin is if you are struggling with confidence, You Are a Badass is a great book, and I also feel like Girl Boss are kind of more motivational reads in my opinion. Go Pro is a great book if you're struggling more with the idea of network marketing. You know what I mean? You're new to the network marketing and that idea of it not being a traditional job. Go Pro does a great job of also teaching you how to communicate with people and how to follow up and those types of things. So it's more of like I'd say like the skin and bones, I don't know, like the basic stuff of the job. And then Slight Edge is like for those people that just want to kind of be reminded that you can do so much more. You know what I mean? And like how to do that, how to have that slight edge up. There's another one, Eat the Frog. Is it Eat a Frog or something? Eat the Frog is Eat the Frog. I don't know, some frog book. I can see Annie nodding kind of. And then Compound Effect. I feel like those two books help you more with what you should be doing every day and how it all adds up. Eat the Frog is about doing things that you don't want to do first. So if you're kind of confused on what book's a good fit for you, talk to your upline coach and they can help you decide.
Eat that frog.
That frog. I read it a long time ago. I swear I did. It's been a long time. So next up, as I lose my voice, I could hear it going. Sorry, drink for a minute. Erin is going to speak to you guys. For those of you that are newer coaches on the team or who are on Annie's team and maybe don't know Erin, Erin became a coach in May of 2014. I chased her for a long time, I think almost 6 months. She was a hard get to get, but once I got her, she wanted the discount. But once she started, she loved doing challenge groups. And it kind of blossomed from there. She just had a passion for wanting to help other people, and she'd also had a great transformation with her own health. She's a Ruby coach, almost Diamond coach again. So basically that means she started to build her own team, and not only has she built her own team, but they have started to see success too, and she's also a Success Club All-Star. She's going to share more about herself. She's probably like, all these things make her sound like flattery will get her. So it always says gets me everywhere. But Erin has done some really amazing things in this business, but I think she has a unique perspective because these last couple months have not been like her favorite months ever probably in this business. So I'm hoping she can share some good information with you guys. I'm going to stop the screen share and I'm going to send it over to Erin, who disappeared. There she is. All right, Erin, you're up.
I may have accidentally pushed the no camera button instead of the unmute button. Can everyone see me right now?
You're frozen. Good. You're frozen, but that's cool. Oh, now you're moving.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, you're good.
As long as no one can tell that I'm not wearing a bra, that's cool.
You're good.
Okay, so let's see. I just got all the background here from Sean. You all the good stuff about me. So like Sean said, I actually am at the 1.5 year mark right now for coaching, and the last 3 months have been really, 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 really hard for me. I have been dealing with a lot of medical issues. I haven't been feeling very good. I just have not been very motivated. I had hit Success Club 5 every single month since I started coaching until this past February when I started hitting Success Club 10. And then I got Success Club 10 every month until August. And then August I didn't hit Success Club 10 and I was really disappointed. But I still got Success Club 5. And then in September, the same thing. I did not get Success Club 10, but I got 5. So I'm like, okay, still not super happy, but it is what it is. And last month I got Success Club 0, no points. I didn't sell one single thing. And I've been talking to Sean a lot because it was really disappointing, but, in a lot of ways I think that it was maybe the best thing that could have happened to me because it really just helped me to reevaluate, is this business something that I want? Which the answer is definitely 100% yes. And it really helped me to evaluate why it's something that I want. I really do enjoy helping people. I think that I had, I always told myself that I was doing it to help people and that I didn't really care about the points, but like deep down I was like, come on, say yes, your 2 points, here's 2 points, I need your 2 points, let's go. You said maybe, you said you were going to do it, just do it, do it, do it. Like a crazy person. No, I know. Gidget wanted him to do it too. She was like, just do it. So let's see. Sorry, let me look at my notes really quick here. I think that, not getting Success Club last month really helped me to focus more on the person versus the points. And so I really have sort of gotten away from looking at people like 2 points, which is just a sad way to look at people. And I really don't feel the pressure anymore of getting points. I really like having that goal. Success Club is a great way to say, I'm shooting to help 5 people this month, but guess what? I didn't get it last month. The world is still turning. Nothing came to a screeching halt. Everything is fine. It's no big deal. And in some ways, I think I kind of needed that to happen so that I could just chill out about the points a little bit. I think that, they're in place because Beachbody knows that this is a great way for you to be successful. So I'm not saying that Success Club is not important and not a great goal for you guys, but I also want to say just keep it into perspective. That being said, I think that the other thing that not having Success Club last month really did for me is it seriously lit a fire underneath me. I just have been so fired up and motivated to truly help people this month. And my goal has really been to look at this business and think about the fact that, I am the boss. And so that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you guys about tonight is, you are the boss of your business. So one, real talk. I know that we've been getting a ton of questions from people lately, I think all of the coaches. And so I just wanted to talk to you guys about really empowering yourself to learn more about this business, to, learn about new and creative and unique ways to do things. Sean and Annie and myself and Katie and Ashley and Lee and a whole bunch of people on the team have been doing this for a long time, and they're a great resource. But we don't know everything. We're still learning too, and so I really want to encourage you guys to hold yourselves accountable. When you have a question, go to the back office and see if you can find something cool back there. You know, they have a ton of information in the back office, and I personally don't know everything that's in the back office. I'm sure that Sean doesn't and Annie doesn't. You know, it's a great resource. So if you're looking for information, you know, go to your frequently asked questions, go into the back office and look at some of the trainings and the guides. There's some really cool stuff there. You know, one of the good things that I just remembered, I just saw a thing on Facebook the other day, and it said something along the lines of, you know, part of being a adult is, you know, just knowing how to use Google. So true, right? Like, you don't really need to know all of the answers. If you have a question, Google it. I just posted the other day, I had bought some Quest bars and was wondering if they were on 21 Day Fix. I just kind of assumed they would be. And I posted it and asked, like, what containers, you know, does anyone know what containers these are? And someone was like, hello, YouTube Autumn. She's got whole videos about it. And I was like, oh, duh, sorry. So, you know, I encourage you guys to do it too. And obviously, we all have team pages. You know, you can ask in the team page, ask your fellow coaches. Not to say that all of us are not here for you. And, you know, you guys can ask me questions anytime that you want to or need to. But I get a crud ton of questions at work all day long. And then I get a lot of questions from all of my coaches too, which, like I said, we want to answer questions, but, you know, empower yourself, hold yourself accountable, try to find the answers, and then share what you guys find. You know, if you go on and you find out that Quest bars are only a, you know, dessert basically on 21 Day Fix, tell your people so that they know too. Plus, it's also maybe a lot faster because I, you know, work full time and get home and I'm tired and trying to do everything for my challengers and everything else. So sometimes I'm not very quick and feel bad when I can't answer your questions right away. So I think that's always good too. And did I mention frequently asked questions on Beachbody? I don't know if you guys have ever called, say, like Coach Relations, and they're, you know, you ask them a question, and they're like, just one moment, let me look that up on the frequently asked questions on Beachbody. And you're like, oh, geez, I could have done that. So their frequently asked questions is awesome, though. They have a ton of information, so definitely use those too. And then, like Sean said, do your personal development. You know, you learn a ton from reading those books, doing your podcasts. Especially the National Wake Up Call. If you guys aren't doing that, well, I don't know what to say about it. Just do it. And lots of videos. You know, you can go on YouTube and do all of the videos that way too. So I think maybe I already let this top secret information out of the bag, but here is my top secret information for you guys. Sometimes me and Sean and Annie do not know all of the answers to. I know, it's crazy. And when we don't know them, we just go and Google them too, or look in the frequently asked questions, or YouTube Autumn's video, or whatever, and that's how we find out. So you guys have just as much information as we do, and I just want you guys to remember, you know, you are the boss. You have the power. Make it happen. And then the other part of my tough love conversation tonight is really just I listened to a National Wake Up Call not too long ago, basically about being a product of the product. And really what I took away from it was getting back to the basics. I know that I've talked to a lot of people about this. I don't know why it feels like such a brilliant revelation to me, but I just really feel like we all need to get back to the basics right now. I was feeling super overwhelmed, obviously, with not feeling good and having so much on my plate. I kind of felt like I didn't know where to start or what to do. And so what I have really started to do is truly just get back to the basics. And so I've started to make sure, like, no excuses. I get my Shakeology in every single day, one way or another it happens. I get my workouts in every single day. Well, okay, I have a little bit of a crazy cracked disc in my back, and I don't know, I think the surrenders possibly killed me on Monday. So yesterday and today my workout was physical therapy, but I'm getting back to upper fix, and going to work on the bat wings here those. Upper Fix is my favorite. Prior to that, though, I had worked out for 16 days in a row and was feeling super proud of myself. And part of what they said in the training that I listened to was not just to do your workouts, but to, not just to do your Shakeology, but truly be a product of the product. So, if you do your workout, go onto your like page and post your workout. And don't just post your workout, but talk about how you felt before you did your workout. Were you, tired? Were you excited? Did you get more energy while you were doing it? Was it awful, but you can feel your butt getting stronger? I don't know. Whatever you want to post about it, just comment about things that you're doing in your workout or your favorite exercise or, one day I just posted a video of one of the exercises and said, if you want to tone your inner thighs and your outer butt cheeks, try this one. So, you can really post whatever you guys want to for the workouts. But it's really important, I think, to do that. And it accomplishes so many goals at once, right? It really, establishes our credibility to people who are watching us on our page. They see that we're doing the workouts. It shows people what some of the workout moves are. So if they're curious about 21 Day Fix, but they're not sure if they can do it, every day you're showing them different workout moves. It really helps to just show people, I'm here, I'm doing it with you, you're not alone. So, and it helps us to post on social media. So if you're having a hard time figuring out, oh my gosh, Sean just told me I should be posting at least 2 times a day on my like page. Maybe some of you aren't thinking that, but I do. Geez, Sean. So the workout really, I think, helps to give us one of those, posts right away, first thing off the bat. And the other thing I've been doing is writing everything down, and I'll show you guys. So this is what I've been doing every week. I've been writing down, oh, can you see it? Okay, so I've been writing down every day my workout, what I drink for my Shakeology, my personal development, write down what my like page post is, what my personal page post is, and then who my 3 people were that I've been adding. Right off the top of my head. So I think writing everything down really helps us to, I kind of feel like I'm repeating everything Sean just said. I feel like writing everything down really does help us to keep track of it a little bit better. And so, for me, I've been even using it a lot with my adding 3 people. So, when I friend request them, I write their name down. Once they accept my friend request, I put a check next to it. If they don't accept it, after a week, I just draw a line through their name and delete. Once they do accept it, I send them a hey, thank you so much for liking my post, or however I found them. Ask them if they're interested in health and fitness, and I put another little check. And then if they write me back and we start a conversation, I put another check. So it sort of helps me to keep things straight of where I am with people and know where I have to follow up, and if there's someone who is a potential for helping. I think that's all of my tough love, Sean. Oh, I was going to tell you guys too. I started a personal development. Yeah. I started a personal development book club that I am doing for my personal team, but I have been putting it out there. So if you guys are more than welcome to join that as well. We're reading Go Pro, and we just started chapter 1 yesterday and today. So if anyone is interested in it, message me, and I'll add you to the group.
There we go. Good job, Erin.
Hello.
Hashtag tough love.
Was that tough enough?
That's what you always do. Yeah, and I think me and Erin talked about this a lot the other night. We talked about the only issue is trainings to you guys, is that we put together these trainings for you guys, Push to Emerald, Girl Boss, and stuff. And there's a lot of information in those trainings that will give you the answers that you're going to need long term in this business. So if you're in a training, watch the videos. They're like, what, Annie, Aaron, what are they, 3 minutes, 5 minutes long at the most? Come on, watch the videos. Do the daily assignments. It takes probably less than 10
I mean, it depends. Sometimes you can be a little long-winded, but
Me? Never. Never. I'm never long-winded. What are you talking about? If you guys have questions while we're chatting away here, you guys can post them in the event invite on where the link is. But if you guys have any specific questions for us tonight, and don't forget to do your assignment. And I guess, should I just have them post in the event invite? So if you post a picture by 9:30 tomorrow night that you wrote down those 4 action steps you're going to do, right above it, I commit, I am going to do these things. No, I'm just kidding. No, actually do that. Supposedly, Shalene says when you put it in writing, it's like a bigger chance it's going to happen. So I'm hoping. But if you guys have questions, post them in the event invite. I know a couple people said they got on. Not a lot. A couple people got on.
I had some people say they got on. I was going to mention, I made myself a little note when you talked about even inviting people on Christmas.
Yeah.
I had people last year on Christmas messaging me they wanted to get their challenge packs, so they had them in time for New Year's because they had just gotten Christmas money.
Yeah.
So
like
it's not unheard of. I remember that, and I was like, why are people messaging me? And I was like, oh, okay.
Aaron was messaging people on New Year's Eve last year, helping them get set up with their challenge packs before the end of the year. So, like, people, when they're ready to go, like, be ready to, like, to help them. But invite 3 people a day, people. That's all I'm saying. It's not like I'm saying 20 a day. I'm not seeing any questions, you guys.
Well, and I will say, too, that, I've really been doing the 3 vital behaviors every single day, the August 20th, and while I'm not doing like amazing, it's not like I have Success Club 50 or anything. I do have, Success Club 6 right now, and I have several other people who are interested. So I definitely feel like it's helping in a slow month when I'm definitely following up, talking to new people, adding new people to my network every single day. I told Sean too, I have been maybe getting in a little trouble with Facebook. They made out, not friending people if I don't know them outside of. I just assure them that I do.
You do?
Obviously. No, I'm not in jail yet. But I think that I friended last week 42 people, and I added like 25 new people who accepted. So,
yay.
It's working.
It is. And I mean, you guys just have to understand, like I said, me and Annie and Aaron have not got where we are today without doing those 3 vital behaviors every day. We wouldn't like nail you with them over and over and over in an annoying way if we didn't think that they worked. There is no secret sauce. Like, some people will be like, well, you have a big transformation, Sean, that's why you're so successful. Or, Annie, I've heard people say to me before, Annie's so pretty. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm pretty too, right? But they're like, Annie's so pretty, like, people are, like, attracted to her because she's pretty. I'm like, that's kind of offensive in a way to say that me or Annie have our success only off of a transformation or because she's pretty. Like, we had to do work to get here. You know what I mean?
I love Aaron's face.
Aaron's like, wait, what did they say?
Do they say that about me?
No, Aaron, everybody just loves
Aaron.
Everybody just loves Aaron. Everybody's always like, I want to be like Aaron someday. And I'm just like, huh? Me? You can be like me too.
And kind of the other thing I would say is kind of that goes along with that is kind of like Aaron talked about, is Sean and I and Aaron, we all wouldn't be here as well without any failures. We fail all the time. And I wrote down a quote that somebody sent out in our work email today, and I don't have it on me right now. It's upstairs, but I will send it to Sean so she can share it with you guys. But it talked about, like, the biggest obstacle with your dreams is being afraid to fail. You have to be okay with failing, or else you're never going to be able to reach your dreams.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, with this being a hard month, it's been really hard for a lot of us. I will tell you that I just take those challenges and I say to myself, okay, well, what can I do to make this different? And what did I do before that I'm not doing now that created success in the past?
Right.
And typically that's my doing different types of personal development and applying it and tracking what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
Those things that seem so tedious.
Mm-hmm.
All right, my friends. Kelly said we did a great job.
Well, and I don't want to sound insensitive.
Go ahead.
I don't want to sound insensitive, but in some ways, the coach thing is a lot like people with their workouts too. You know, you get people into your challenge groups and they say, like, oh, I couldn't because I had...
Erin, you're going to watch. Erin, you're frozen.
She's like a robot talking.
It went so wrong in that moment, Erin. I'm so... You're going to go back and watch the end of this. Just watch the end of it.
Lacey said loves the tough love, and she wonders if we make house calls.
Erin,
not to Canada.
Erin will now be showing up at your house if you're not doing your 3 vital behaviors and knocking on your door. All right, people. I think we're going to shut her down. I'm ready to go to bed. My cold medicine is not kicking in. All right, guys. Night.
Thanks, girls.